Hello students, Instructor here, John Mandela with another screencast. This one in Photoshop. I'm going to be creating a title screen background image slash vignette for something in video. So first of all, I have 640 by 480. Let's just say that those are my video dimensions. You want to go into your video editing project application such as Premiere or After Effects to figure out what those exact specifications are before creating this. Anyway, I've got this. The resolution's at 72. That's also important. It's going to be because it's screen media, so it's going to be 72 dpi or pixels per inch, and then I'm going to leave the rest of this the way it is. I hit OK. It'll create the document. So here I am, all white. Then first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Edit, Fill, and I'm going to pick the color that I want. So content where it says use, I'm going to go to color ... So open up the color picker, and let's just say I want something like this reddish color, maybe a little bit more rosy, something like this is fine. I'll hit OK and OK there, and it's going to fill the background with that color. Now what I can do is I can, in my layers panel, take the background, drag it over the new icon, so it'll create a duplicate copy of it. Now double click on this. I'm going to call it black fuzzy, for lack of a better term. Then in my adjustments panel, I'm going to go to hue and saturation. If you don't have this adjustments panel, what you can do is simply go to image, adjustments, hue and saturation. So you got that. Then all I'm going to do in this is turn the lightness all the way down until it becomes straight black. So once it's black, I'm just gonna right click on this layer in layers panel and go to create clip mask. It's off the screen, but right click and then create clipping mask. So that way the effect is only right there. And then in fact, I'll go to the panels menu and I'm gonna merge it down. So I have just a black layer and a red layer. Then I'm gonna go to select all, and I want to make sure that I have the black fuzzy layer selected. That's important. So I got the marching ants around everything, so it lets me know that it's all selected. And then I'm going to go to select, and I'm going to transform the selection. I've created a keyboard shortcut for it, but anyway, transform that selection. And holding Alt, I'm just going to drag it in from the corner just a little bit, just like that. That's it. And then hit Enter to lock that selection in place. Then I'm going to go to select, modify, feather. This seems like a lot of steps now, but once you do it once, it'll be pretty easy to replicate. So the feather radius, let's just say I want it to be 100. You can experiment with what number you want. I'll hit OK. And all that's going to do is it's going to make the selection appear a bit round. Okay, that's because it's feathering out its selection ability. So now again, with the black fuzzy layer selected, and the selection having the feather applied to it, which makes it appear round, I'm going to hit the delete key on the keyboard. And you can see that when it erases like this. So that's just once. If I hit delete key again, it's a little bit more dramatic, as you can see. I'm sorry, the amount that's erased away is more. What's left is a lot less. So if I'm fine with that, I could just go to select, deselect. If I want to, I can take this black fuzzy layer, set it to something like multiply, if I feel that I want it darker. And there I go. And then what I can do is I can just save this as a PSD, or as a Photoshop document, and bring that directly into either Premiere or After Effects. Or if I desire, I can flatten it and save it as something like a JPEG or a TIFF and bring that in. But if it's a PSD, that'll give me the most control over the individual layers and things like that. So that's all how you create a nice smooth vignette for a title screen to be used in a video editing application. Thank you.